New York Street. The buildings that you see are actually made out of foam rubber and fiberglass, so it looks like brick and stone and mortar. We're now entering our brownstone street. Off to the right-hand side of the tram, you'll get a nice shot of where Jim Carrey lived in Bruce Almighty.
Where's the dog? I'm in the shower. Like that.
Oh, you're done now.
Yes, indeed, Mr. Carey. It is a beautiful day out here on the Universal Backlot. We're now turning into our courthouse square sets, which some of you might recognize as Hill Valley from Back to the Future. Back in 1985, Marty McFly and his time-traveling DeLorean traveled back to the future in this very set. Though we're not doing 88 miles per hour, just at this moment, at least. Off to the left-hand side, that courthouse building that's labeled City Hall, that is the original courthouse building that was used in Back to the Future, but you might notice that it looks a little different in person than it did in the movie. Well, that's because the original courthouse became so iconic, became so recognizable, that filmmakers built an additional facade in front of the courthouse so that they could use it again for other projects. Other projects that have built out here in our city. Our New York street comes with its own banks, its own hotel, its own Broadway theaters, and it's very own Macy's. So if anybody has any shopping to do that you didn't accomplish in the park already, I'm sure we can stop and just drop you off and come back for you later. No, I wish. Now we're taking it right onto our London Square set, and this church off to the right-hand side of the tram, it was originally designed to be non-denominational so that filmmakers could use it for a variety of different scenes. Weddings, funerals, anything that we need to make it stand for. These buildings off to the right-hand side in London Square have been used to represent parliamentary buildings in London. We also decorated this very square to represent an Indian marketplace in an episode of the Mindy Project. Now everybody take a quick look off to the left-hand side of the tram at this 2D mural. You'll see that it is in fact 2D. But I'm going to show you a clip from a scene in which it might look a little bit more realistic, because no stranger to New York, of course, is my co-host. And as we head back into our New York sets, I'd like to bring him back to say a few words about his time in New York City.
Welcome to New York. I got my start right here in New York on Saturday Night Live. This is actually my old neighborhood. What's got bugged over there? An old woman. Talk later. This is my favorite hot dog guy. Hey, buddy. How's it going? Remember me? No. Just like old times. Gotta love New York City. I'm walking here. Hey, it's cool, guys. I was just walking there. So it's not exactly New York, but a lot of times when you see New York in the movies, it was shot right here.
I watched I saw that I like films that just take you away from real life and sweep you up on the edge. Kong literally does that. I mean, you're on the ship, you're sailing to a lost island, you're onto thrilled with you. Okay, last one, everybody. We're back from Skull Island.
understand there's been an e-cord call. If this is a medical emergency, please pull the cord again.